几乎保持哦，单场的单季对啊，而且是史上数一数二。
Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Williams in at the three.
现在真的超容易犯规了，按一下就会犯规了，到后来就不敢按。
Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Bradley in at the two spot. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Now Morant, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Candace, every NBA fan has their own opinion of Russell Westbrook. But player to player, you have to be a fan of his passion. He brings it
each and every night. There were questions at the beginning of his career if he was going to be able to sustain that level of passion. NBA, he has on a nightly basis. He attacks the rim like he did his rookie season.
Let's face it, you can't do what he does every night if it's not authentic. You can't fake that kind of effort.
I'm telling you, passion is a skill.
乐邦
Maybe
战
the
士。
smartest player we've ever seen. Ron is so good at drawing contact.
但他其实没差，有人分析说，也不是应该说分析说他在里面的对位还是对到30号位，只是挂名中锋。
Out to the right wing, pass to Bane. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook against Morant. And jams it home. Westbrook.
With that tightened up handle now, Westbrook can keep the ball on the string and keep the defense at his mercy.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Williams on the wing. Lets it go for deep. Howard grabs the miss. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who was your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams? Not named Michael Jordan.
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Oh, here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You expect LeBron to drop dimes like this. His vision on the court is exceptional.
Morant against Westbrook. Now here's Morant. In the game against Denver. Very impressive.
Howard
with a block.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped out. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And here are the Grizzlies now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And it's Morant on the drive. Rebound by the Lakers. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
They just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Well, you think about how important bench play is in the modern game. Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. You have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better. It just makes the overall team and the energy go.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest for Memphis. They've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Williams on the wing, and here's Morant outside, and again it's Memphis with a three. Los Angeles is going to Ariza. Howard in the high post. Double team on James. Westbrook outside. Here's Bradley, and again no good by the Lakers. From deep, Morant. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You You know, I think I always tease in this era, you know, I think KG would have been rebounding and bring the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era, so I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, you know, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball brings it up.
Hey, got it,
continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard is.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points.
Don't
give them to them free at the line.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And he makes all three. 1:07 left in the first. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Left side Anderson. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense.
这是板凳哎，板凳也要夹你，不夹。
Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Tillman. Nice start for him. Taking his first shot.
公园打场。
How to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Here's Westbrook.
我靠！
Here's Howard. Goes back up.
我靠，拉杆！
He's it up and in. Howard's got his second bucket of the night.
Such a great rebound, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Westbrook. His last outing, he had 18 points. Out to James. The three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they connected from outside.
啊，没盖，可恶！
And the
为了
defense
要抢到1秒。
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis.
非常喜欢
8
这
points in the quarter, showing how effective he can and playing at the highest levels. There can't be many slip-ups, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, there's a job to be done. In the heat of competition, you can't be too sensitive. It's all about winning, B.A.
被过，哎，干！
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Tyus Jones.
影响被隔扣了。
Uh-oh, LeBron's still doing amazing things at the rim. This guy is ageless.
Well, Candace, you got in well over a decade in the WNBA. I want to know how the mental aspect of the game helps to compensate for any loss of athleticism, let's just say.
Man, BA, loss of athleticism? Man, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm seasoned. That's what I call myself, a seasoned vet. But, you know, honestly, I think it is. The game slows down as you get older. And it doesn't just slow down for you. You can control the game. And change of speed is important. It doesn't matter how unathletic you are.
To the paint. Here's James.
哎呀，可恶，早跳了。
After the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. James has got 10 points.
That's the shot you want. And LeBron's the guy you definitely want taking it.
And Morant gets double teamed. Williams from long range. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight. Over to the wing. Back to James. Pass to Ariza. Westbrook outside. Here's Bradley. Jacks up a 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
We know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Well, Candace, this is a question I'm sure you've heard before, but growing up, was there a player or players who you patterned your game after?
Well, honestly, I was the biggest Allen Iverson fan. So I was the center that was going out on the game, trying to throw passes like AI, trying to dribble. So I really loved watching.
站，少个 AD 真的差蛮多的。对，你还有 Anthony 耶，哦，你还有体育6级。我要施行James打中锋的打法。
是。
Watching AI growing up, and C. Webb was another player. I loved his versatility. I loved his ability to get to the basket. So I'd say it's those two.
Nice. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Bradley misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second.
可恶，刚刚觉得这么大框，你有问题。
Adams comes with a double. Howard finds James from outside the arc and count it. Now 5 for 7. Candace, this is now the second consecutive season that is not in a traditional off-season. Not quite as short of a recovery time as from the bubble, but still 3 months from the end to the beginning of the next season. That's not a lot of time to get it going again.
It's not a lot of time, but you have guys that will learn from past years. You know, basketball now is a year-round sport. You're going to have to continue to take care of your body. That's your investment. That's the way that you get out there and play. So I think you're going to see more guys not necessarily taking complete time off, but still getting in the weight room and working on their bodies. With the quickness of Morant's first step, I just don't know how you stay in front of him.
Here's Anthony.
哦哟，漂亮
By Jackson.
动作慢啊！
老了嘛，都30几岁了，对不对？
Here's Morant.
操你
He's
妹！
got 12. Down low. Here's Jackson. The offensive rebound.
看，
And they pick up
看欺负老人哎，
操你妹！
Grizzly lead.
欺负老人哎！
Contact.
天哪！
Jackson showing why a
滚
6'4"
啊！
guy with real shooting ability
哎！
is so dangerous.
Some of the numbers here. Taylor Horton Tucker.
水晶仔要扛住James哎！
Is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
好凶
You know,
啊！
I am so impressed by LeBron's longevity in the NBA. His continued dominance is really remarkable.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Conchar comes in for Jackson. Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win.
哦，空档了！
干老师哎，靠腰！
他是 Westbrook。
Always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast.
球都已经进去一半了。
Sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
And the basket by Tillman.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay. Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
James brings the double team.
Oh.
Stolen. Driving to the basket. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
各位啊！
Here's Tillman.
无所谓。
哎，干没进，没差。
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Melton. And again, it's the Grizzlies.
我看那边举手举
The
很
assist
久了，
numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball.
该要累死3群老汉了。
Clearly
哎，
just an
你
example
跟
of
师傅
a
干嘛？
different mindset between these teams.
Anthony with a bucket.
欢迎你。
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back.
不可以出手哎，过分。
Fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Jones. Here's Anderson. Anderson's got his second bucket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Memphis.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 12 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. What do you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Grizzlies?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've got. Especially defensively. He's taking a lot of pressure off this stuff. What a luxury to have a second.
And Ken, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Never. You're playing against the team that fought fire. They showed effort on they couldn't stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
才19分啊！我以为他拿了。
Halftime report. Stay tuned.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted. Well, you know what, guys? It's all about efficient offense, not rushing things. Taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick...
笑一下。
为什么明就休息了，体力没有恢复？
那就是因为上半场都没有交代你啊，你上半场确实没有休息过。
可是有中场休息。
但就是还不够啊，休息不够去爆，所以偶尔还是要叫个暂停补血。我觉得再叫个2个暂停，应该会加一点。每个都叫得出名字，但是真的要摆到5个先发，真的是好像摆谁都不对。
With the Pelicans and Zion Williamson, I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
We've got LeBron James. Anthony is out there with Taylor Horton-Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Bradley in at the 2. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half.
There have been more than a few NBA players out of New Zealand, but Adams will always be able to brag that he was the first Kiwi ever picked in the first round.
Back to Monk. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Hey, puts up a 3.
Oh, babe.
Rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's the foul.
It's
2 for him. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Jackson, right side. Clock at 6. Blocked! And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Hey, great defensive effort there with the block shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
哦哟，杠上了哦！这位前辈跟后辈对决。
If you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing. Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Bane to the inside.
Jackson
can't get it to go. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. I don't know how you get much better than those five.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Memphis has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Morant with it. Jordan picks him up. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Bane. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Nice move. Tries again.
被Monk 守住哎。
On the layup.
靠腰。
Adams has got 12 points.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Ellington. Takes the 3. Counted from distance.
但他这一代变得就是真的三分球控会比较容易。
Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Monk against Morant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. Yeah.
可是 Ariza 防守蛮强的，你等下看他那个防守，他蛮高的。这游戏的数值归属参考还是有点用。走吧，现在爱上灰熊了，泰瑞。很爽吗？很爽。你等下用看 Murray 吗？ 我是不是没有
They've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's a completely new group for the Lakers. There's the 3. Bradley misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
What determination from Morant in the paint. Getting his shot off despite being fouled.
First one falls for him. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So, my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. So New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Tillman. Inside. Outside Jones. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. James against Anderson. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now here's Jones, pounded by Westbrook. From deep, Melton. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Stolen by Melton. Pass to Conchar. The ball's knocked loose.
但我就没有 AD 啊，这样子了不起。
操
Here's Tillman. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness. Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover. They seem to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Right side Anderson. Pass to Tillman. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert. Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Conchar. It's stolen by James. Westbrook finds James. Here's Bradley. Uses the glass on the layup. Bradley's got 8.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Conchar. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, aggressive work on the glass, paying off for LeBron there. Tremendous effort.
Outside Jones. Here's Tillman. Kicks it out to Anderson. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 6 points for him. James outside. Lets the 3 fly. Misses the shot. And so it's Memphis. Feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They hold a real solid lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better. Served him. Tasty room service down. I'm right there, boy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis, Kyle Anderson is out there with John Conchar. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Jones in at the 1. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Conchar, good.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times. Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. With the tip, it's good on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
To the middle. Here's Tillman. James with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Williams from long range. And again, Memphis no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Howard. Pass to Ariza. And stolen by Williams. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Off the inbound. Grizzlies with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip. 11 feet out. Outside for Moran. Second chance shot. That's good on the jumper. Moran's got 9 points here in the second half.
My man.